Hello students! Hello students! My name is Tofik Naik. You all know me. In this channel we do chemistry, physics, maths, biology for 10th class for IIT, JEE, NEET, CET. So in this YouTube channel we have discussed many things about physics and chemistry. In physics we have discussed 3 chapters. In that chapters we have left many topics like in units and measurement, you have let a topic which is known as relation between two physical quantities. In this class, we will study what is the relation between two physical quantities. How can you derive relation between two physical quantities? Like you can write it as the relation between two or more physical quantities. Okay student, just simple. You will have one physical quantity like time, velocity, acceleration, anything physical quantity. You have to know what are the physical quantities. So that kind of physical quantity you have to relate with one with each other. How can you relate this physical quantities one with each other? So let us take an example and you will get a clear cut explanation. So like just imagine a simple pendulum. Okay students, a simple pendulum which is swinging from this side to this side. Okay, swinging. Okay, which is swings this. Okay, they are given you this and they said you to relate time period of this simple pendulum. Time period of simple pendulum with mass of pendulum and the length of pendulum, and the gravitational force which is always exerted in this, always acting. So you all know a gravitational force means gravitational force is directly proportional to what? I have said in last class. Gravitational force is directly proportional to acceleration. When it is acting downwards, when it is acting upwards, it is directly proportional to negative acceleration. Okay. So next point is gravitational force. Okay students. So what you have to do in this, you just have to relate time period of this simple pendulum with mass, length, gravitational force. You have to derive a formula for time period of pendulum. So how can you derive it? Just simple. They have given you like time period to relate directly proportional to mass, length, gravitation. Correct? Okay. So always remember, for mass you write in capital M. Okay, yeah. So remove this proportionality constant. What you will get? K is equal to M into L into G. So notice one thing. In this time quantity, you have no mass, no length, only time. In this mass quantity, you have no length, no time, only mass. In this length quantity, you have no mass, no time, only length, distance they are given. But in this gravitational quantity, gravitation means, I said you, it is acceleration. In this quantity acceleration, what all you get? Just acceleration is directly proportional to, acceleration means velocity divided by time. Velocity means meter second inverse. Divided by time means second. For total answer you will get a meter second inverse. So in this gravitational quantity, what all they are given? What all you are getting? One, you are getting length meter, and second one you are getting time. So see very carefully. In this time quantity you are getting only time, in this mass only mass, in this length only length, in this gravitation which is proportional to acceleration you are getting length and time. Okay, now write this all thing in this format. You have studied in last class. So how to write this all in this format? Just simple. So in this only T is given, no mass, no length. So you can write M is equal to 0 means 0, L is equal to 0 means 0, T only T is given, T1 is equal to K. Only mass is given, mass 1, length is equal to 0, time is equal to 0. Okay students, and in this only length is given, which means mass is equal to 0, length is equal to 1, T is equal to 0. Okay, yeah. In this gravitation force, you have length and you have time. So you can write it as length. First, mass is equal to 0, length is equal to 1, And what are time? Time is equal to -2. Okay, -2. Okay, okay students. Now you have this formula. Now just write here. This is power of A. Simply for your easy method. This is power of C and this is C. Similarly here also this is A, this is B, this is C. Okay, for comparison. Okay. So now we write. Now we solve this, solve this, solve this. How can you solve this? Just by adding this power. I have said in the last previous class. In the case of multiplication, you just add power like x to the power of A, x to the power of B, then it is multiplication. You can write it as x to the power of A plus B. Okay. In this case, we have three quantities, m to the power of 1, m to the power of 0, m to the power of 0. You can just add the power because the quantity is similar. The quantity is not changing. Only powers are changing. So you can just add it. How? Like x to the power of A, x to the power of B, x to the power of C. Similarly, you can write x to the power of A plus B plus C. You have got your answer. Similarly, solve in this problem. Like, write this as it is. Like, m is equal to 0, L is equal to 0, t to the power of 1. Okay. In this, m to the power of 1, m to the power of 0, m to the power of 0. Here 1 means A. M to the power of A plus 0 plus 0. Here 0 to the power 0 into B, 0. 0 into C, 0. Like that. And L 0 into A, 0. Plus 1 into B, 1. Plus 1 into C, 1. Okay, students. Now, here T is equal to 0. A into 0. 0 plus 0, 0. Minus 2 into C, minus 2C. Okay. Now you get this formula. Now just easily compare the power of m to the power of m power from the right side to the power from the left side. Just easier. How we can compare these things? Just simple. What is the power of m in the left side? It's 0. What is the power of m in the right side? It's a plus 0 plus 0. Okay. What is the power of length from the left side? It's 0. What is the power of length from the right side? It is right side. 0 plus B plus C. Okay. What is the power of T from the left side? 1. What is the power of T from the right side? It is 0 plus 0 minus 2C. Okay, students. Now you can simply remove zeros. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. A plus 0 plus 0 is equal to A only. So you can remove zeros. Similarly, in this case also you can remove zeros. In this case also you can remove zeros. Okay. Now you will get what formula you will get? A is equal to 0. 0 is equal to A plus B. 1 is equal to minus 2C. Now we'll easily get the formula of C. How? Just transfer this 2 to this bottom. You will get minus 1 by 2. Okay. You have got the formula of C. Just substitute this C in this formula. You will get the formula of B. How? B plus C is equal to 0. B plus C is equal to 0. Substituting this C here, minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Now just shift this side to that side. You will get B is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, students. Now simply see, you have got a formula of A and formula of B and formula of C. You have got this all formulas. Now just substitute these formulas in this. You will get your final answer. How? Substitute this formula in this question. Because this is a main now. So substitute these formulas in this. You will get your final answer. Now let's substitute this here. So we will drop this. Okay. How to substitute that? T is equal to, what is the formula? K into M into L into G. Okay. Now this is what this quantity means. What? M means A. This means B. This means C. Okay. Very easy formula. Now T. T is equal to, K is simply, we have K is constant, we can't change constant. Therefore, M is equal to 0. You will get no value for 0. And here, B is equal to what you will get, L is equal to what you will get, B is equal to what you will get, 1 by 2. Okay. And for this C is equal to what you are getting, minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now you can write this formula as this. How? Just write this L and G. Okay. Now you can write this formula as this, like L divided by G. How we have written this formula? Just we have did something, some trick. We have used this simple trick. simple trick to solve this formula. Oh, how? Just see. K into L1 by 2 into G minus 1 by 2. If you have to make this minus 1 by 2 positive, we just send this downwards. How? Just like minus. If it goes to down, it becomes plus. Okay, you have got plus. This is to the power of 1 by 2. You can write this in the form of this, right? How? Like 1 by 2 is equal to, okay, similar, very simple. How? You have just done. Look, you have got a final option, final answer, which is relation of time with length and acceleration, and mass here is 0. So in this, very easily you can solve. Now we have some questions which is very important for NEET, JEE and IIT. We'll discuss that question. Come on. So students, they can ask you problems like this. If x a plus bt square, you have x is in the form of meter and t is in the form of hour, then unit of b is, so what they are asking, इस प्रॉब्लम में उसने आपको क्या पूछा है, आपको फार्मूला दिया हुआ है, आपको ये फार्मूला दिया हुआ है एंड आपको बता रहा है कि x मीटर्स में है एंड t आवर्स में है. तो इस क्वांटिटी b की क्वांटिटी को हम किस में लिख सकते हैं? तो हम b की क्वांटिटी को किस में लिख सकते हैं? सपोज इमेजिन x डिस्टेंस है तो मीटर में लिखेंगे, टाइम सेकंड है तो आवर्स में सेकंड्स में लिखेंगे. उस तरह b की क्वांटिटी को हम किस में लिख सकते हैं? इस तरह के प्रॉब्लम्स को आप सिंपली एक सिंपल ट्रिक से कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि x इज इक्वल टू ए टी इज इक्वल टू बी टी स्क्वायर डालिए. ओके, हो गया. हमें t की नहीं, हमें ये की नहीं, हमें b की वैल्यू फाइंड करना है. तो हम क्या करेंगे? x इज इक्वल टू बी टी स्क्वायर. जस्ट सिंपल स्टूडेंट. इस क्वांटिटी में हमें ये t ये सब नहीं चाहिए है ना, सिंपल में b चाहिए ना, तो हम इसे इग्नोर कर सकते हैं ना, कर दीजिए इग्नोर. ओके, तो आपको आप ना ये प्रॉब्लम है, तब हम क्या करेंगे? हमें सिर्फ b की चाहिए, तो हम b एक साइड रखकर t को नीचे भेजेंगे. हो गया भाई नीचे t. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ x, व्हिच इज मीटर, एंड व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ t they have given? Hours. What hours? Hours square. So what is your answer will be? Hours square. What is your answer? So your answer will be this, right? Very easy problem. Fine. Similarly, suppose refractive index mu, refractive index is given by mu. Refractive index is equal to a plus b divided by wavelength square, where a and b are the constant and this is the wavelength and the b are similar as in the form. Similarly, what they have given in this problem also, you just need to calculate the quantity of b in which you will measure. You have said you will measure this quantity in wavelength, then in which quantity you will measure b. So this kind of problem. Similarly, this to this relate. Now we can just ignore this a. We don't need a value. हमें a value नहीं चाहिए, तो हमें ये को ignore कर सकते हैं. तो हमें इस फार्मूला को किस तरह लिखेंगे? देखिए, we have ignored a, so mu is equal to b by root of. So in this problem also, we need to first focus what is refractive index. What do you mean by refractive index? Refractive index means light in the vacuum to the light in the medium. Velocity of light in the vacuum to the velocity of light in the medium. Okay. Now just imagine one thing. Mu is equal to velocity of light in vacuum and velocity of light in medium. Okay. Now just imagine this above quantity saying was velocity. This is saying about velocity, and the below quantity is also saying about velocity. So you can just cancel this up. So how can you write? In this problem, you are getting mu as 0, which means mu is 0 and it has no dimension. Always remember, refractive index is 0 and it has no dimension. I will write this for your convenience. Refractive index, no dimension. Okay. then it will become b is equal 0 is equal to mu into lambda 0. Okay, just simply send this to here. Okay, you will get b is equal to, okay, now you have got this formula. No. Right. Now you have got refractive index is 0. Then what will be the refractive index of B? Refractive index of B will be 0. Like, just ignore this thing. Refractive index of B we need. So refractive index of B is 0. For suppose you have got this value. Refractive index of this 0 is this. Refractive index of this 0 is this. Similarly, refractive index of this B is this. So now we measure this. If just listen this carefully. If it is only 1 mu, then it is called wavelength. Suppose if it is 1, then it is wavelength. If it is cube, it is square, then it is area. Because wavelength, just listen. This is length, this is length. This is wavelength, this is wavelength. Length, width, area. Wavelength, length, like length. Length into length square is equal to area. Okay, now what you will get, B is equal to area, in which you will measure this area. Okay, very simple question. We will discuss many more questions like this. So students, इस तरह के प्रॉब्लम से आपको पूछ सकते हैं. This kind of problems may ask you. Like, just notice, just see what is the problem is trying to say you. Imagine in this problem, if force is F, velocity is V, time is T are taken as the fundamental units. The dimension of mass is. अबे यार, इस प्रॉब्लम में तो हमें वेलोसिटी दिया हुआ है, फोर्स दिया हुआ है, टाइम दिया हुआ है, मास नहीं दिया है. मास फाइंड करने पूछा है. तो मास और इन तीनों के बीच रिलेशन क्या है? फर्स्ट हमें इस प्रॉब्लम में उस रिलेशन को फाइंड करना है. We have to find relation first, which is relating mass, velocity, mass, force, velocity and time. How can you write? Don't beat your head. It's very simple. I will say it. Just simple. Mass is directly proportional to force, velocity, time. Is that simple as it is? Now write. You can write proportional constant as. Okay, yeah. Write this thing in this form. How can you write this thing in this form? Just simple. Like here only mass as given. I have thought. And K is equal to, you can write constant. And F means what? Force. Force means you can write force is equal to M1 and L1 T minus 2 is equal to A. Yeah, we have discussed this in before. Now for velocity, you can write M. For velocity, no mass, only length and time. Okay, here B. Similarly for this time, you can write M is equal to 0, T is equal to 0, T is equal to 1. Okay, see. Now just compare the powers of left to the powers of right. So how can you write after the comparison? You can write simple like the power of M is equal to, here 1 is equal to, the power of here is A, and power of L is 0, and here power of L is A, and here power of L is A plus B. Okay, and here power of L is 0. You can't write that. Here power of T is 0 is equal to, here power of T is minus 2 into A, plus here power of B is minus 1 into B. So students, we know values of A is equal to 1. Values of A plus B we have to calculate. Value of B we must calculate. Value of C we must calculate. Just simple. You know value of A here. Just put this A value in this. What you will get? B value A is equal to 1 you have. And B value, if you substitute this 1 is equal to 1, what you will get? A plus B is equal to 0. Substitute this value is here. 1 plus B is equal to 0. You will get 1 is equal to minus 1. 1 is equal to minus 1. Very easy. Similarly, now put the value of A and B in equation C. What you will get? You will get like minus 2 of A value 1 minus 1 of B value minus 1 plus C is equal to what? Just simple 2 minus 2 minus 2 minus minus plus 1 minus plus C is equal to 0. So now just simply what will be this answer? Minus 1. When you transfer this from that side, what will become? What it will be become? C is equal to 1. Okay. You got a value of A, value of B, value of C. Now just put this value of A, B, C in the power of MLT. Well, how will get? Just see. Put this value in to the power of 1 to the power of M. Put this B value into the power of what? What is this here? Okay. Put this B value in the power of V. And similarly put this C value in the power of D. Okay. Why you put this in power of this? Because this is A, this is B, this is C. Just simple. As it is. Okay. Now which will be your correct answer? This will be your correct answer. Similarly, this is other kind of problem. What? If the unit of length, mass, force is chosen as a fundamental unit, then the dimension of time would be. So in this problem, they have given length, mass, force, and they have said you to calculate dimension of time. How can you calculate this? Very simple, as this formula says, time is directly proportional to length, mass, force. Very easy. And similarly, time is equal to K into length, mass, force. Write same it as it is. How? Length T is equal to, you can write M is equal to 0, T is equal to 0, L is equal to 0. Okay. Now L is equal to what? L means length. So in length we don't have mass, we have length, we have no time in length. Similarly, in place of mass, you will get mass is equal to when? No length, no time. In the case of force, you have many things. In case of force, you have mass, force is equal to M, and acceleration. You had acceleration. Okay, students. Now here also A, B, C. Okay. Now just simple. Compare the right side, left side. You will get your answer. How can you compare this right and left side? Now let's see. I will write this above, so you can easily see it down. Okay, students. Okay. Now just compare how the power of M is 0 and is equal to power of M is here is A plus B. Look, B into 1 plus C. Similarly, power of L is 0 is equal to power of L is 1 into A plus power of A is 0. Power here is plus C. And the last quantity power of T is 1 is equal to power of T in this is 0, because 0 into A is 0 plus 0 into B is 0. 0 into B is 0. And here 0 minus 2 into C is minus 2C. So now let us see the formulas and we can easily calculate. How? See, you can write this as A plus B plus C is equal to 0. And here A plus C is equal to 0. And here minus 2C is equal to 1. Now, in which quantity you are giving a single value? This quantity giving double value, this quantity giving triple value, this quantity giving only single value. So you can calculate first this value. Just send this to that side. We will get C value. Now substitute this C value here. So when you substitute this C value here, what you will get? You will get this value. Okay. Now substitute this A and B value in this. How? For writing this. Now just see here. 0 into A is 0. Sorry for this confusion. Okay. 0 into A is 0. Okay. Sorry. So now just substitute A and B value in this. So you don't need B value, you don't need A value, you just need B value. What is the C value here? B minus 1 by 2 is equal to C. Just shift this to that side, you will get this value. You have A value, you have C value, you have B value. Now just see, in which powers you have this all. For example, like for mass means A, mass means A means 1 by 2. And length means B means which one? 1 by 2. And last one is force. They are given like mass, length, force. Similarly, mass, length, force. B. For force, which is the value? C, 1 by 2. Which one is satisfying the condition? This is your right answer. Okay. Simple. Very easy, student. So, you can solve this kind of problems very easily. Now, let us listen 2 more problems on this. So, students, they can answer this kind of problems. In this problem, you just need to find a dimension. Like, a van der Waals equation is given. This equation is called van der Waals equation, where A and B are van der Waals constant, and the dimension of A will be just simple. This is a van der Waals equation, and A and B are van der Waals constant. You just need to find the dimension of A. If you want to find the dimension, you have to write that equation in the form of this. So before solving that, just imagine and keep in one mind, if this kind of problem is given, you have to make sure that P plus A by V square V minus R is equal to R into T. Okay students, this kind of problems, अगर इस तरह के problems आपको दिए हैं तो आप क्या करेंगे, इस चीज को इससे इक्वल करेंगे. देखिए, just simple, you have to write this kind. If they ask you for find the B value, you have to write like this kind. Okay, now just write this here, into B square. What you want the dimension of A, means just keep A one side, send all that side. Now just solve this. How? Power is equal to force by area. Okay, power is equal to force by area. Now write this dimension formulas. What will be dimension? Dimension of acceleration is mass length times square. How? Mass length times square. And dimension of force is mass length square. F is equal to ma. Okay. And dimension of volume is V square. V square means value means L square. Value L square divided by area. Area is equal to L square. Value means, what do you mean by volume? Volume is equal to length into breadth into height, means cube. Volume is equal to L cube, right? Means in this case volume you can write L cube whole cube. Okay, now just simply solve this formula. What you will get answer, m will be stay simple, and this minus 2 6 7. Okay, we will solve it. Minus 2. Okay, what you will finally get 5 minus 2. What's your answer in this? Which one is your correct answer? This one is your correct answer. If you write here 1, or leave it as, it will be 1. If there is nothing, it must be 1. If it's 0, you can write 0. If 1, you can write 1, or else you can leave it as it is. Okay. Now, this is the second question. The force is proportional to the square of velocity. Okay. Force is proportional to the square of velocity. Okay. Okay. The dimension of proportionality constant is, students. They are asking, not asking dimension of this. They are asking dimension of F is equal to kV square. This proportional constant. They are asking dimension of this proportionality constant, not of force or velocity. Okay. How can you write this? Just simply send this to this side. If you send that to that side, what you will get? Okay, students. Now we have to write the dimension of this. How? What is dimension of force? Dimension of force is L T square. And dimension of velocity is, what will be dimension of velocity? m0 L and T whole square. Okay. Now just substitute in this, what you will get? How you will get this? Like you will get this like m1 L1 T is equal to m into 0 T into 2, and this T is equal to 2. Just squaring. Okay, is equal to K. When you solve this, what you will get answer? Like you will just get minus 1, and this one get cancelled, which means T 0. Okay, let's see which one is satisfy this answer. Which one satisfy this answer? Not this. This might be satisfy our answer. We have written the wrong answer, so this one satisfy our answer. Okay, students, very easily solve this problem. So you can solve very easily problems. If you want more problems in this section, in this chapter, you can just comment us. We will do more problems in this also. So यहाँ तक देखने के लिए आपको बहुत सारा धन्यवाद. Very much thank you. And if you like this video, just like it and subscribe and comment it if you like. Okay, and share this to your friends and let them know about this knowledge. Very easy. If you have doubt in any section, any point, you can just ask us. You can even say anything to us by commenting. So until you are saying this, a very thank you and salute.